Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the fluffiest puff puff, and you definitely do not want to miss this, so keep watching. Welcome back to my kitchen, guys. So for this tutorial we're going to be using 3 cups of flour. So this portion is enough for about 4 people or less, depending on how much you love puff puff. So bear that in mind. So I'm just mixing the flour, and this is the sugar. And then I'm adding a sachet of easy bake yeast. This is what I always use. I find it a lot more convenient. Half a teaspoon of salt, and I mix all the dry ingredients together. So I started off with a spoon but moved to my hands as I found that a lot easier. So here I'm just adding some water. So the trick with water is to add it in small quantities. So you don't want your puff puff mixture to be too watery, too light. You want it to be a bit thick so that you can form the shape well. So here I'm just mixing it all up. And I'm going to add a bit more water, as you would see in a bit, just to loosen up the mixture some more to my desired consistency. So I'm just mixing, and this is what we're looking for. This consistency is what you're trying to get, something that falls in ribbons, as you can see. So yes, so once you get this, you know that your puff puff is good to go. Something that can stay on your hand without immediately falling through your fingers. So I'm going to be covering it with a foil to trap in the heat so that the yeast can actually do the work it needs to do for the batter to double in size. So I'm leaving this for an hour, and I'll be back once it's doubled.
1 hour later.
An hour later, and as you can see, the batter has doubled in size and has a lot of air bubbles. Those air bubbles are actually what makes the puff puff fluffy. So here I'm just beating out the air. This is so that it doesn't soak up well when frying. Here I'm just showing you how to get the perfect puff puff ball. Turn your hand into a spoon and use it to scoop the batter to the side of the pot or bowl, whichever one you're using. And using your index finger and your thumb, you squeeze and drop. Squeeze and drop. So basically what you're doing is you're cutting the batter, and the shape your hand forms is like a circle. So you scoop, turn your hands upside down, and squeeze. Squeeze. So this is the process you do to fry the whole puff puff batter. I'm going to do this in multiple takes so that you guys can actually learn and see how I'm doing it. But it's quite easy actually. Like the first couple of puff puff balls might not be the perfect shape, but subsequent ones would actually come out pretty. Now to my favorite part of puff puff, the frying. And the first thing to do is test your oil. I already did that off camera. And the way to do this is you put a batter in, and if it doesn't rise within 5 to 7 seconds, the oil is not hot enough, and this would cause your puff puff to soak up a lot of oil, and nobody wants an oily puff puff. Nobody. So here I'm just filling up my pot with as much batter as it can take, and then I'm just gonna leave it to turn golden brown, that luscious golden brown. So this should be about 5 to 7 minutes for the frying. And some puff puff will turn on their own, some will refuse to turn, just like that stubborn one in the middle. Can you see that one in the middle? If you turn it 5 times, it will still turn on its own. So those ones, you just leave it. So my puff puff is golden brown, And now I'm just taking it off the oil. I'm putting it in a mesh strainer so that all the oil can drain out of it, and the puff puff is ready. Oh, heaven in a bite. Oh my god, look at how fluffy that is. Like, look at all the fluffiness. Like, it's so yummy, so yummy. I had like 6 puff puff at once, and this was like about 11 p.m. If you like this video, please share, subscribe, and give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.